Next, we're going to hear from Andrea Roberts, the Program Administrator at GPS Education Partners. GPS provides work-based learning to students and education centers located at local manufacturers. Students graduate with a diploma from their home high school, a certificate of occupational proficiency in manufacturing, and a chance to earn additional certifications, all while gaining on-the-job experience and earning up to $20,000. Andrea joined GPS in 2011 and served as an instructor for many years before stepping into the principal role at the organization's youth apprenticeship program in 2019. Please welcome Andrea.
All right, so it's great to hear from all of the speakers today, and I think our organization is a great bridge between who we have in the room today, because we take our students and we put them to work. And the biggest thing is that while they're working, they have this group of caring adults that coach them the entire time. And that's really what makes the difference. And that coaching happens at every single level from our staff and from our business partners. Even we tell the students if they're even thinking about missing work, they have to call us first. And we usually try to talk them out of it, see if maybe there's a little tummy ache or something else. Or like a lot of the speakers have discussed, maybe they really are going through some severe personal trauma, and we want to kind of coach them through that and say, hey, despite of all of that that's going on, you can make it to work today. You got this. Let's focus on what you can control and get to work, because that's what's good for you in the moment, right? And to help our students become stronger from that and realize that they can overcome these obstacles and be very successful. So who we serve, we're an intermediate partner connecting an ecosystem of community, schools, and businesses. And so we're really trying to have solutions that impact educational systems, the talent pipeline, and lift local economies. So we bring together educators, we bring together our businesses, and we bring together communities so that our students are able to really learn those core skills, right? We've never had a student lose a job because of their capabilities or aptitudes. It has all been about attendance. It's all been about being drug-free or not. And we coach on every single one of those components so that students can build themselves into a very, very successful career. Like Kate mentioned, we serve mostly in manufacturing. We have business partners in construction. We have business partners in automotive. And our students, many of them continue in those fields. And those that don't, they use it as this fantastic bridge so that they can get gainfully employed with some super good wages. My seniors every year keep making more and more. Kind of makes me think my career choice. And then they use it just to become financially independent so that they can make a career choice that's not from a point of survival anymore. They are completely thriving, they have built those skills, and they're able to go into the field that they really want. So we do serve 7 education centers across the state of Wisconsin. As you can see, we have a very immersive model that's different from most youth apprenticeship programs. So listed there, all of my classrooms are right in education centers as well. And so we're so grateful to our host business partners for doing that. But each of our host ed centers has multiple businesses that support them. And so our students have class for part of the day right in that manufacturing setting. And that's super intentional, because they're not, you're not stepping into a regular high school anymore. You're stepping into a professional setting. So we coach them as you're walking through the halls of the business. You want to give that eye contact, that head nod to someone, right? When we're preparing for our different manufacturing exams, we can go pull the safety officer. We can go right to the quality lab so students can see that. And so we have all the different number of business partners and school partners, and just really, really proud that we've been able to grow this organization, and we've been around for about 22 years. So I think one of the biggest things is I think it's such an immense amount of pressure on a high school senior. What do you want to do if you haven't had that exposure? I know a lot of the speakers have talked about that. And I think that's what's so valuable, that we believe in the power of work-based learning. We believe that students, the more they get exposed, they will make career choices that fit for them and that they're passionate about. And the thing is that they get such an immense amount of support from our staff, but what they get from who they work with at that business partner is so valuable. So we intentionally work with our business partners so our students get what we call like an exposure rotation. They get into different departments. They get to see what's a good fit for them. They have assigned skills coaches at their business that's their go-to person to check in with them, coach them along the way. So if we have a student who's maybe struggling at class a little bit, we reach out to that skills coach, and believe it or not, that kid will turn it around really, really quick because they have another caring, did I lose it here? No, they got another caring adult who's saying like, hey, you got to pull it together, right? Or if they miss a day, the coworkers are like, I had to do my work for you because you weren't here, right? So like that makes such a difference that they're on a valued team. Someone is caring about them being there. When they aren't there, it is truly missed. And so that's what makes that transformational experience for students. So something that we really, really think has transformed and really helped our students is our personal development certification. So as you can see here, these are the different levels that our students move through and earn these certifications. We teach these skills explicitly. Like we break it down for a kid. Like if you're late to work, what are you doing the night before to prepare for work? What are you doing about like your diet so that you're not getting sick as much so that you can make it to work? And then each of these has a very set rubric that students have to hit on, and so that they're getting evaluated, and they do it, we model like a normal work experience. The students rank themselves first and have to provide their feedback, and then they sit with their business partners and say, hey, I think I scored a 3 on this area, and here's why. And they have to hear that feedback from their skills coach. Well, I think maybe you're this or you're this. And so that's really the powerful coaching, and it's very concrete, and it's a continuous cycle of feedback so that the students have that sort of improvement. And so that's what really, really helps the kids along the way. And I think another point is that our students make plenty of mistakes, and we have a lot of different layers built in so that students can get that coaching, get those teachable moments, and so that they really, really improve and are able to go off and build the careers. And so we have one of our students who we're going to hear from, Ann, who's here today.
Earning while I'm learning, getting paid while I'm at school and part-time working, it's a huge benefit, and it's a big motivator to, one, do better and sustain the program. I'm a high school student, and I'm working alongside full-time employees, and they're helping me, and I'm helping them. We're working together, and they understand that if I wasn't in this program, I don't even want to think about where I'd be, because honestly, I was failing high school, and that's the main reason why I was here. This program has motivated me to do so much better than what I was doing in high school.
I enjoin you to come to my table to actually meet that amazing young man. Jeremiah is with me today. And just an example of how that partnership works. So Jeremiah is a student from Kingdom Prep Lutheran High School. And our school partners partner with us to provide all of these services. So he's still a student at Kingdom Prep. He can go to Kingdom Prep Palm. He's going to go to Kingdom Prep's graduation. But all of his educational services have been with us. And now he has been with us for 2 years. His Ed Center has been at Lakeside Manufacturing, and that's where he's worked. And he has learned so many different departments. Lakeside Manufacturing has already told them they're going to offer him a job, but he's exploring some things, right? And we're like, leverage what you got, right? You know, so like what a great transformation for this young man. And this is what we at GPS Ed want to build, those partnerships, more school partners, more business partners, so that students can really get what they need to be successful in the working world. Thank you.